Hold the helt ferie, bitches. This is Tom coming to you from Shanghai for another delicious Eurovision reaction video. And tonight I'm going to be reacting to Denmark. The song is called Love Is Forever and it's by Leonora. So let's kiki. As always, timestamps are in the description in case you want to skip to my first thoughts or my score. Don't be a hoe, be a bro, like and subscribe. So, Denmark in Eurovision. Oh fuck, I can't remember what I think of Denmark in the Eurovision. Denmark are fine, they're grand, you know. I don't expect a great song from them. I'm not super surprised if they have a good song. They're good. I like them in the competition. My favorite song ever is Only Teardrops, which won in 2013. That was a great winner. I was living in Australia when that was released, so I really associate that with walking around the streets in Sydney trying to get a visa. But that was a great winner, very deserved. Last year I really loved, I loved that from the start. I didn't need the Viking Game of Thrones staging to win me over. That song was always high up in my play count and I love that it won. Especially since the song that came second was that Child in Pajamas. Denmark also won in 2000 with the Olsen brothers. That's a great song. I generally think of that period of time as being quite weak, but they were actually, that was a really good song. So they were a beacon in that dark period. I need to talk about 2016. Denmark, I am just about ready to forgive you for not sending Simone and Heart-Shaped Hole. That song was probably one of my favorite songs of that whole Eurovision season. I fucking love that song and I was devastated that not only did it not win, but it came third. It didn't come second, it came third. That hurts. That hurt me, Denmark. And also it lost that... Well, I say that the song that won is shit, Lighthouse X, but I just checked my play count and I've actually listened to Lighthouse X 40 times, so... I'm really confused because I thought I hated that song, but apparently I listened to it 40 times, so I clearly didn't completely hate it. In any case, Simone was robbed. That is such a delectable chunk of perfect pop. I love that song. Anja Nice in 2017 set the bar for shoutiness. I think at the end of this Eurovision season I'm going to do like my Anja Nice award, which is for the shoutiest vocals, because I think lots of people seem to be competing to be the shoutiest this year, and Anja Nice is the benchmark for screaming. Denmark have qualified 8 out of 10 times, which is ridiculously good, and that still only puts them 7th in their semi-final, which just shows you the standard of the second semi-final. So today, I thought Leonora had a new music video. I saw a screenshot of her ice skating, but I couldn't find it, so I'm just going to react to her national final performance instead. I have heard this before. I'm going to talk over the video because I'm going to use it as a starting point for conversation. Dance Melody Grand Prix glasses on. Headphones on. No, not Victor Crone. Sorry, Victor. You had your moment. Wanna know my secret? Bang. I haven't heard this in a while. I think maybe 2 or 3 months ago. I think they need to change that music. They've had that music since Eurovision 2014. Plucky violin for me sets a quite childish tone. There's something about her, I find her a little bit dead behind the eyes, like a little bit like a robot, like Eurovision sequence initiated. It's just, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Now one thing I'll say, they get into the chorus quickly, which I always think you kind of have to do in Eurovision. You got to keep people's attention. She's got a nice voice. I don't really remember having that before, so yeah, fair play to her. I think the first part of the national performance works because you're kind of like, what, like WTF, what's going on, like where is she? Okay, so we're a minute in and she's on the chair. Okay, fine, fair enough. She wants to sit down, she's tired. There's the... I don't like the political thing. I just don't like it. Okay, so she's on the chair. Okay, that's kind of cute. So, okay, so the lyrics for me are super cliche. Like, love is forever. Come on, like it's almost the type of thing that Sweden were joking about in 2016. Love, love, peace, peace. And you know, the floating clouds. The whole performance to me is quite juvenile. It's like she's a children's TV show presenter and this is her first single, or She's been set a challenge on the children's TV show to like do a song, and this was the end result. Okay, she's in the foreign languages now. Again, it doesn't work for me. It's too old a trick. It's very 1998, trying to apply for votes for other people. And then what? I don't get why there's two gondoliers with her all of a sudden. And then this, oh god, it's really childish. Like, this swaying. I feel like their target demographic is like under 10s and over 80s. I just don't think this has a grown-up target market in mind. It's very twee. I stole that word from Chris from Woo Blogs. Sorry. Heavens off. Oh, that didn't work. Glass. I'm gonna look, I was talking over a lot of that, so I will give it a second listen later on. It's a mix of like very cheesy and very sugary. It's like sugar and cheese mixed together into this like messy, gooey, sugary, over-sweet dairy fest. There's no grit to this whatsoever. Super like church song meets Christian pop meets children's TV show presenter single mixed together. It's too innocent for me. It just gets to the point, the lyrics are a little bit fake. I just don't think these songs go anywhere. Like these kind of songs where they're like telling you to love and stuff, I just feel like they're a little bit redundant, a little bit pointless. Like, we know this by now. This message is being told like a bajillion times. Like, how many songs do we have that have like pretty much the exact same lyrics, just regurgitated in different, like slightly different variations? I feel like it's a bit of a waste when you have an opportunity to talk to 200 million people and your message is so unoriginal. I don't think anyone's gonna listen. Oh, Leonora told me that love's forever. Do you know what? I'm gonna stop killing people now. I just feel like it's wasteful. In terms of the melody, look, it's pleasant. It's got a quaint, like, a Danish interpretation of Amelie. Not a success. Like, the music from Amelie is amazing. This is like a slightly less successful version. Look, I'm gonna give it a second listen because I talked a lot through that and I want to give it like a full, proper, undivided attention. Just finished my second listen. I think the song is undeniably pleasant. There's nothing grating about it, or it's smooth. It's got good production. The chair for me I find odd. It seems to hark to her having maybe childhood wonderment or having the innocence of a child. I don't get that. It seems almost like Junior Eurovision staging, except like with more of a budget. Because Junior Eurovision, they get nothing. They just usually get like a hoverboard. Yeah, it's just not adult staging for me. I think it's banking too much on... I think there's a lot of people who find this quite joyous and pleasant. And then the two gondoliers who come in, I feel like they were like, oh shit. Okay, she's on the chair, we've got 1:30 left, we're gonna have to do something, otherwise people will realise that nothing happens in this. So they're like, oh fuck, let's get some gondoliers. And then they had a fight with the choreographer and he's like, I'm not doing anything for you. So they're like, oh crap, okay, just move your legs and go back and forth. I told my friend I wouldn't say basic in this video, but I'm sorry, this is super basic. As for her, look, she's got a nice voice, she sings it quite well. I don't know if this is just that she's nervous, but I got a real deer in headlights look, especially towards the start. And I know I still stick with that thing that she's a little bit robotic. She looks like a fembot singing this quite robotic song as well. You know, it's really Eurovision by numbers. Old ideas kind of like just clunked together into this song. So yeah, look, I'm just not nearly a fan of this. It's not my type of song. It's not my type of performance either. So the whole package for me is really a flop. It's been doing decently with some of the Eurovision fans. I think there's definitely a market for this. I think there are people who are going to like this. But for me, it doesn't work on any level. I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably gonna get drinks during this performance, unless it turns out they do something really exciting with the staging. Coming to my predictions, Denmark are drawn in the second semi-final. They're 7th in the running order, which historically has an average placing of 8.0 and a qualification rate of 59%. So they haven't got a bad spot by any means. At this moment in time, it is currently 9th in the odds to qualify for the semi. It's potentially taking the place of Romania or North Macedonia, which both of the songs I really love. I'll be really disappointed if this goes through because I just don't think it's got enough grit or substance or originality to deserve a place in the final, if I'm really honest. Having said that, you know, I think this is going to do well with the children's vote. I think it'll do well with the kind of very conservative churchgoer vote. There's other songs I want ahead of this much more. What do I think will happen? I think ninth is probably a bit generous. I definitely put it in that middle pack to get the last couple of places, but I think this will probably end up 12th or 13th. I just don't think it's got enough punch or spark in it. Coming to my score. So as you can probably tell, look, this isn't my type of music. I wish her well. I don't want to sit on her chair. I don't want to go in her gondola. I'm gonna give this 23. So, what do you think about Leonora's Love Is Forever? Did the lyrics make you have an epiphany? Please leave a comment in the comment section down below. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I've only got 10 countries left to review, and then I'm going to be doing my top 10, my predictions for each semi, my bottom 5, my top 5 lyrics, my top 10 growers. And any other videos you suggest are going to be coming to you. You want, I give. You need Eurovision opinions, and I want to give them to you. I'm the Robin Hood who gives opinions, take from the rich and I give to the needy. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in a Eurovision reaction video very soon. Goodbye.